Deep beneath the rolling hills of North America, hidden from plain sight, lies a network of mysterious underground stone chambers. For centuries, their origins have baffled historians and archaeologists. Who built them, and why? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most enigmatic of these structures, a stone chamber in Pennsylvania, to unravel a story that could rewrite history. Picture this. You're walking through a dense forest in Pennsylvania, and you stumble upon what looks like a small, grassy mound. But as you get closer, you see a low, stone-lined entrance leading into the earth. Inside, you find a small, dark room, meticulously built with massive stones, some weighing several tons. The craftsmanship is incredible. These aren't just rocks piled on top of each other. This is sophisticated dry stone masonry, a technique where stones are perfectly fitted together without any mortar. The precision is astounding, reminiscent of ancient structures found thousands of miles away. Who in this part of the world possessed such advanced stone masonry skills? This specific chamber, like many others scattered across the northeastern United States, features a long, narrow passageway leading to a main, beehive-shaped room. The ceiling is a marvel of engineering, a corbelled dome where flat stones are layered, each one projecting slightly inward until they meet at the top, capped by a single large stone. This technique is ancient, found in places like Ireland and the Mediterranean. But it's not something we typically associate with pre-colonial North America. Inside this chamber, researchers found something even more intriguing, a basin carved into the bedrock, designed to hold water. Was this for storage or something more? The basin and the chamber's design have led some to believe it was a place for ritual bathing or purification. The idea of sacred water, used in spiritual ceremonies, is a common thread in many ancient cultures. Could this chamber have been a sacred space? A place where people came to connect with the divine through water rituals? But the most mind-blowing feature of this chamber is its connection to the sky. This isn't just a random underground room. It's an ancient astronomical observatory. The entrance passageway is precisely aligned to capture the light of the rising sun on specific days of the year. This field of study, known as Archaeoastronomy, has revealed that many ancient sites around the world are celestial calendars, and this humble stone chamber is no different. Imagine standing inside the pitch-black chamber on the morning of the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. As the sun peaks over the horizon, a single beam of light pierces the darkness, traveling down the long passageway and illuminating the back wall, often striking a specific carving or feature. The same thing happens during the equinoxes when day and night are of equal length. This isn't a coincidence. It's a deliberate, calculated design. The builders of this chamber had a sophisticated understanding of the sun's path and its yearly cycle. They built this structure to mark these important celestial events, which were likely central to their agricultural and spiritual lives. So who were these brilliant ancient astronomers and engineers? This is where the story takes a turn into the realm of alternative history. Mainstream academia has often dismissed these structures as colonial root cellars, simple storage sheds built by early European farmers. And it's true, some of them were likely used that way. But the complex alignments, the advanced masonry, and the sheer number of these sites, over 800 in the Northeast alone, suggests something far more ancient and significant. One of the most captivating theories connects these chambers to pre-Columbian transatlantic voyages. Could ancient mariners have crossed the Atlantic long before Columbus? Some researchers believe so. Let's look at the clues. One theory points to the Knights Templar, the medieval military order. After their persecution in the early 14th century, legend says many Templars fled with their fleet and vast treasure. Some believe they made their way to the Americas, bringing their knowledge and symbolism with them. Symbols found at some of these sites bear a striking resemblance to Templar and later Freemason iconography. Could these chambers have been secret meeting places or ritual sites for these exiled knights? Another, perhaps even older, possibility involves Irish monks. We know about the legend of Saint Brendan the Navigator, an Irish monk who, in the 6th century, supposedly sailed across the Atlantic in a small leather boat. A journey he documented in the Navigatio Sancti Brendani Abietis. For a long time, this was considered pure myth. But in the 1970s, explorer Tim Severin built a replica of St. Brendan's boat and successfully made the same journey, proving it was possible. What's fascinating is the similarity between these American stone chambers and ancient structures in Ireland, like the world-famous Newgrange. Newgrange is a massive 5,200-year-old passage tomb, older than Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids. And just like the Pennsylvania Chamber, it has a roof box, a small opening above its main entrance designed to capture the light of the winter solstice sunrise, which then illuminates the entire central chamber. The architectural and astronomical parallels are undeniable. Did Irish monks, following the path of St. Brendan, arrive in North America 1,000 years before Columbus and build these structures as monasteries, hermitages, or places of worship, replicating the sacred designs of their homeland? These theories challenge the conventional timeline of American history. The idea that Europeans, whether Irish monks or Templar Knights, were in America building sophisticated stone structures centuries before 1492 is a radical one. It suggests a pre-Columbian world that was far more connected than we've been taught. The network of these 800-plus sites stretches from New York and Connecticut to Vermont and New Hampshire. Each one holds a piece of this puzzle. Some are simple, single-chamber structures, while others are more complex, with multiple rooms and intricate astronomical alignments. Together, they form a vast, silent testament to a forgotten chapter of our past. So we're left with a historical detective story. On one side, we have the academic explanation. These are colonial root cellars, nothing more. On the other side, we have a tapestry of tantalizing clues and alternative theories pointing to ancient mariners, exiled knights, and Irish monks. The evidence is carved in stone and written in the light of the sun. While we may not have a definitive answer, the mystery of the Pennsylvania stone chamber and its counterparts forces us to ask bigger questions. What else don't we know about our own history? Who else walked these lands before the story we've always been told? These stones don't just hold secrets. They hold the possibility of a completely different past. The truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered, buried just beneath our feet. What do you think? Who built these incredible structures? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world's greatest mysteries.